What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolf Pack. Oh man, are you telling me that you can invest into a Lil Pump song and get royalties? What? Anyways, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into these charts.
You big all sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my check looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex on it.
Bitcoin on the hourly chart. Remember last time we were saying that this shit looks like it's about to dump, and it did dump, but recovered instantly, and now is consolidating at this pivot at resistance. And I have found just a little bit of bearish divergence, but it's only on the hourly chart, so take it for what you may. But remember, that is how I called the 65K top. We were in bearish divergence for like 6 months, okay? Right here, you can see we have a higher high, but a higher low on the RSI. That means this high was made on lower relative strength. What does it mean on the daily chart? Not a whole lot. As you can see right here, it's a very, very small divergence, but we were also looking at this volume divergence. Look at the sell side volume, and we are on descending volume in an obvious bear flag. And now we are on the daily 21 exponential moving average, and that is where we reject, and that is how we confirm a daily downtrend or an uptrend. Look at this system. It has worked since November. It worked in the uptrend, it works in the downtrend, and that's what we're waiting for. That is how we spot a reversal. Could we still be faked out? Yes. Right now, Bitcoin seems to be acting like a leveraged position for the NASDAQ. It is absolutely following the markets, and as more institutions and more normies get into Bitcoin, the more correlated to the stock market that it is going to be. That is just a fact, guys. And right now it is correlated. Right now, I'm actually kind of agreeing with Tone Vase. He is saying that we might continue to pump right to about 42K and then reject to 20K. That's what it looks like to me, guys. This is a bear flag, but we are following the NASDAQ. So let's see what traditional markets are doing. I know a lot of people are saying 50-50 from here. I'm saying let the charts tell us. Let's pop up above the 21. Let's get some support right here. Then we can take a high risk position to wherever we might go. But I do believe that we are not out of this yet. And right now, if we reject here, we are confirming the daily downtrend. The NASDAQ is up on the day after a nasty plunge. Hex isn't doing anything. It wasn't doing anything when Bitcoin was dumping, and it's not doing anything while Bitcoin is pumping. It's just in this weird consolidation pattern. Volume is low, doesn't look that good. ETH is following. ELGD is following just like we predicted. Spooky Swap is getting a nice little pump, chopping around in its range. Phantom not doing a whole lot either. I don't want to get bogged down with the charts because everything is following the stonks. Everybody is watching the Federal Reserve's monetary policy, their quantitative tightening, and their interest rate hikes. The Federal Reserve is stuck in a conundrum, in a catch-22. They have to be able to lower inflation but not crash the stock market, because the governing body right now is going into a midterm election and they cannot have inflation running hot. So if they can increase the interest rates 0.25% and keep the stocks from crashing more than 20%, they can get the best of both worlds, so they think. But will a 0.25% interest rate hike slow down inflation? Probably not. And if it does not, then these asset bubbles are going to continue to inflate just like Bitcoin. That way they can have the illusion of doing something about inflation, but not actually crashing the stock market. And I believe that is the tightrope that the Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell, is trying to walk. All right, guys, enough of the doom and gloom. Let's talk about this cool project. It's called Opulous, not a sponsored review or anything. Imagine being able to sponsor a famous artist's music and get royalties from it. It's the latest NFT scam. Let's take a look at it. Opulous brings decentralized finance to the music industry, changing how artists access the funding they need and providing a launchpad for the first music copyright-backed NFTs. Yes, you will actually be able to own this song, maybe resell a portion of the song, and get royalties off of this song. Let's take a look. Now, I've invested in a lot of really stupid meme coins. Some of them worked out, some of them haven't, so this doesn't seem as crazy as it looks. Investing in a Lil Pump song NFT where you actually get the royalties. Now, they had a $500,000 raise and it sold out in 2 hours. there was about 859 investors. If you buy these NFTs, you will be able to share in the royalties. I don't know what the ratio is, but I'm sure it's quite small. The royalties itself is probably wrecked. It's a little bit of a novelty, but it's still very, very cool as an idea. Now, if we go down here, you also get artwork, for $100, you get the bronze. For $1,000, you get the silver. 5,000 gold, 10,000, you get the platinum NFT, which is resellable for whatever someone will pay for it. I like the idea. This is the NFT future. This is why corporations are getting big into NFTs. And I told you why I'm not huge into NFTs. I mean, you kind of have to be famous. You kind of have to have some influence and some marketing push and stuff like that to be able to sell them and for them to stay valuable. Now, this is still a cool idea because this really does empower the people. Instead of these big corporations, well, the corporations still have the major cut and everything, but this is cutting us in. This is part of the decentralized future. This is empowering the people. I mean, as long as you don't get wrecked, maybe this song isn't the greatest one to invest in, but this is still a very cool feature. It's called Republic.com. It's through Opulous. The next one up is Tyga. Don't get wrecked on this. I think Tyga is a better bet. I don't think Lil Pump really cares. Like, he never pushed it. He never put it on his Instagram. He never tweeted about it. He didn't do anything to push this song. But I think Tyga might be a little bit more reliable. I don't know. So you might want to check this out. Anyways, I'll put the link in the description box below. Let's jump into a little bit of news. As you know, India is all over the place. One day they ban crypto. Next day they unban crypto. Well, I think they finally got it figured out. And India is a huge country full of really good people. And I am glad that they are getting on the train, but with a caveat. 82% of Indians surveyed plan to invest in crypto once the government provides regulatory clarity. Out of 1,800 respondents, 52.2% said they have invested in cryptocurrencies and will continue to do so, while a further 26.8% said they have not invested in crypto but are willing to invest once the government provides clarity. So yeah, the herd is coming, guys. I know a lot of countries are going the dystopian route about banning. I'm glad India is not on that train. I'm glad India is going to allow it, but with a caveat. They are proposing a 30% tax on crypto income. The finance minister cites phenomenal increase in crypto transaction. And of course, these guys are going to try to dominate on that. And it's going to be in their highest tax bracket. It is absolutely unfair. And look how happy about it they are. Man, this system of government that we have now in the world is got to go. We got to go to that decentralized future. We have to take the power back. And I think blockchain technology is a great way to grab the power back from these totalitarian leaders. Goldman Sachs warns Bitcoin increasingly vulnerable to Fed rate hikes as mainstream adoption grows. Pretty much every asset bubble is in jeopardy with these rate hikes. That is what we were talking about earlier. But they do believe that metaverse and NFTs can provide a nice tailwind for Bitcoin and maybe propel it further. Hey, maybe Lil Pump can save us. I don't know. Maybe Lil Pump can save crypto. If not Lil Pump, maybe our friend Michael Saylor. They did pick up 660 additional Bitcoins. Come on, CoinDesk. Stop being normies. It's not Bitcoins. It's Bitcoin. They gained another 660 additional Bitcoin for around 25 million between December 30th, 2021 and January 31, 2022. That gives them $4.8 billion worth at 38,700. All right, Michael, keep propping us up, please, please. One more thing that I wanted to look at, I forgot to mention, was over here on the monthly chart. We could have a green month. Look, we've already had 3 red months. And when is the last time we've had 4 months? Right here. I lived through this, folks. I lived through this descending triangle from February 2018 all the way down to the break of November 2018. That was a painful year, a stairway to hell. All right, so that was the only time we had 4 red candles, actually 5, 6, but that's the 4th red candle. There isn't a whole lot of other ones. Here's 3 red candles and a green candle. I mean, I'm not into fractals or any of that woo-woo magical thinking, but I mean, look, we have 3 red candles. Here's our 4th candle right here. We did close out January And here's our green candle. It's like a pancake. But yeah, could we have a green candle? Could we pump, on this monthly chart for a month? Yeah, I think it could. I think Bitcoin builds big, nasty patterns and frustrates everybody. But let's hope so. Let's hope we can get out of here and get to new all-time highs. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Join the Wolf Pack. I want you on my team, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.